Are you ready to transform your normal e-commerce business into one that experiences exponential growth year after year using online advertising? If so, this show is for you. Me and my guests will show you how you too can grow your e-commerce business to 7 or even 8 figures so you can go on more luxurious vacations, spoil yourself and your family, say yes to more opportunities, and become financially free so you never have to worry about money again. Welcome to the E-commerce Performance Marketing Show. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Ecom Performance Marketing Show. This is going to be an awesome, quick episode. This episode is all about 7 tips for building a 7+ figure business. So here's tip number 1. Have an effective marketing strategy. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, know exactly who you're targeting. You have to have one singular avatar in mind. One person that you're targeting with your messaging, with your targeting when it comes to advertising, with your offers. You really want to have one person dialed in. You want to have a good message that resonates with them as well. And you want to also match them with the media that you're using, whether it's ads, whether it's even direct mail possibly, whether it's Google or Facebook. You really have to do the research to identify where is the best place to find people like that avatar that you're targeting, that you know through your own research is the best person to really think about to sell your products to. So that's number 1. Number 2, simple approach. I've seen this mistake many times where companies are selling all sorts of different products instead of just focusing on less. And when you have a simple approach, then you're able to have a tighter product mix. You're able to make more upsells and downsells. You're able to really optimize the right products in your business to sell more instead of trying to figure out where you optimize and where you scale. And then on top of that, going back to that number 1, the effective marketing strategy, you're creating a product mix that's simple, that really appeals to that one avatar that you're targeting in your business. It's all it takes to be able to scale to 7 is just keeping a very simple approach when it comes to your product mix. Number 3, numbers are managed well. What I mean by that is you know exactly what it takes to acquire a customer profitably. You know exactly what your customer lifetime value is and your average order value. You know all the numbers in your business that matter, and you manage your business and your finances and your money according to the numbers in your business. And this goes all the way between advertising and marketing to back-end finances with operations and stuff like that as well. So if you know your numbers well, you're going to be able to also accomplish this one key to building a 7+ figure business. Also, money is in the follow-up. Following up means having an email marketing strategy, actually following up with your customers on a consistent basis and your leads and your prospects, having automated flows for different parts of your customer value journey. This way you can follow up with people based off where they're at in the customer value journey using follow-up automation. But also, money is in the follow-up, meaning that once you acquire the customer, you need to keep them. And you also need to follow up with them consistently because your customers are your best opportunity to earn additional revenue and, more importantly, profits, because you've already acquired them, and so you just need to follow up with them now. And that's how you maximize your ROI from your advertising, is maximizing the back end, which is your customer base. Also, customer happiness is prioritized. You can't just build a business and not care about customers. You have to care about customers. And so your experience needs to be completely dialed in. It has to be premium level. You also have to get back to customers on a consistent basis frequently. You have to take care of customers. Make sure you're putting out an awesome product. Make sure they're very happy with that product. Because when you do that, that comes back tenfold. That reciprocity that you build by actually creating a customer experience that you care about comes back in the form of testimonials, return purchases, things like that that are huge for your business. So you definitely want to have good customer happiness scores in your business. So definitely measure that, have metrics, have reports that you send out to customers to get that feedback. This way you can always gauge your customer experience and you can make sure your customer experience is super dialed in. Also, everything is technically sound and built for conversions, meaning that you've built your site with conversions in mind. You know, the entire process is optimized. You know exactly where to take people, what button you're trying to get the people to click on. You have everything just very focused on getting them to the next step and the next step in your purchase process, in your upsell process. It's also extremely intuitive. The user experience is phenomenal. Everybody loves it. Not just you, but actual customers love it, and they give you that feedback that your store is great. I love the way it functions. And on top of that, you have a store that loads very fast and is easy to use. When people put focus on that boosts conversions and also helps you be able to maximize your revenue and your sales and your profit, especially from all your traffic sources, including the ones where you're investing into, which is your advertising. And then finally, you actually have a content marketing strategy in place that leads to lead generation. Many e-commerce businesses don't focus on lead generation, they focus on customer generation. And so you really want to have a lead generation strategy. That's so important. And then having a good content marketing strategy is also extremely important as well, because what works right now with Facebook ads is having a good mix of content and offers being promoted using ads. This way you can reduce your cost, you can bring people in at the top of your funnel, and you can follow up with them in the middle and the bottom of the funnel to be able to turn them into customers and monetize them further as well. So you definitely want to have a strong content marketing strategy and also a strong lead generation strategy in your business too, because the more leads you get, and also if you're focused on getting leads from advertising, for example, you're going to get leads much more cost effectively than trying to get customers. And then when you try to turn those leads into customers, that's also going to reduce your cost per customer because you're focused on lead generation, which is a higher conversion offer versus a paid offer. So you definitely want to have lead generation in your business, and they work hand in hand, content marketing and lead generation. So keep that in mind. So those are the 7 tips. 7 tips that I've seen in over 7 years of experience doing this and helping e-commerce businesses scale to 7-8 figures using my soon-to-be trademarked ARM5 formula. So go ahead, take action on these 7 steps, really think about these 7 steps, brainstorm on them, brain dump, and take action and implement. This way you can have a 7+ figure business as fast as possible by implementing these 7 tips. Thank you so much for watching this episode or listening to this episode. If you're just listening to it from one of the popular podcast channels out there, whether it's iTunes or Spotify, you name it. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. I appreciate it, and definitely be sure to subscribe for future episodes, and also like this as well. This way other people can also see this episode. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning into the e-commerce performance marketing show. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment with a timestamp of your favorite part and share it with a friend. Until our next episode, here's to you and the success of your e-commerce business.